What's going on, everyone? It's Mike, Skinny Boy Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're firing up the Broil King pellet grill, and we're going to make pork belly burnt ends. However, I don't have any pork belly, so somebody suggested to me, why don't I try a pork collar? Can we do pork belly burnt ends without the pork belly, pork shoulder burnt ends, pork collar burnt ends? Well, let's go find out. So as you can see, we've got this massive chunk of pork collar. I'm going to be trying to slice this up into cubed pieces of about 1 inch by inch thick, which is a pretty standard for the actual pork belly or brisket burnt ends, whatever you're normally going to do. 1 inch by inch thick is normally the way forward. So let's get cutting, and we'll come back in a few minutes. So now we've got these cut up into cubes. I've placed them on a rack just to allow the smoke and the heat to cook evenly around it. And it's also going to make it easier to handle. I'm just going to give it a little layer, just ever such a light coat, because I'm running out of it. I can't believe it. I'm running out of all my Blazing Star barbecue stuff. Better head over to Smithy Smoke Shack for your Blazing Star needs. There you go, just ever such a small amount. I tried to share it out evenly amongst the delicious cubes of goodness. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back at it with some of the iron brew rub, but I'm just going to pour it into my Blazing Star Scorpion pot. So I'll be back in a sec. Rookie error, I did not spray my cooling rack before popping these in. I'm surprised they are not falling apart. Spray your tray, people, spray your tray. All right, so now we've got these in and they are nice and squishy. We're now going to pop some butter into the tray. I want to get plenty of liquid in this because they're so juicy. So we're going to put a few globs of butter. This is definitely something that you don't want to eat on a regular basis. The calorie content in this is horrific, but I've lost some weight recently, so I'm allowed to put some back on. So now we've got the butter in. I can go in there as well. I'm going to use some of this rib glaze and give that a nice, he's going to be nice and sweet. This is a maple bourbon rib glaze. And you know I'm following it back with that Blazing Star original barbecue sauce. Go and get some of this from Smithy Smoke Shack. This is genuinely some of the best products I've ever had, or the best that I've ever bought. So you're gonna give a nice, probably used about half a bottle there. which is great because it just needs to sit in there. And then we're going to give it a good mixing around. We want to make sure we get this all coated up on all angles. That looks... I just want to eat it now. Give me the food. The smells coming off this already is just amazing. That looks good to me. We're going to follow it back with just a little sprinkle of brown sugar. And then we're going to wrap in some foil. Get that wrapped nice and tight. And then we're going to get back on the grill. Steaming pile of goodness. Let's just get one. Oops.
Yes.
Super tender. Can't wait to try these. So we're going to try these little bits of goodness. Steaming pile of goodness. Let's just get one. Oops.
Yes.
Super tender. Can't wait to try these.